kenkan ede ama o nsem edeba edoso pa na de obeti bi ene se enra na yewura aban kinsfos ma na bagben speaker ewo masebe de fie de betu dwa eche se de masebe de fo bi ekọ kwantankro ewo MPP ne ndisi munti no omunkun nani nyina woje ne tumi so se speaker a declare se vacant na enei MPP fo akasa de fa ho ndisi fo so akasa de fa ho edi musem ebesomo NDC deputy chief whip Yewra Ahmed Ibrahim so eche se enra nsema Yewra Abambabin edi tu dwa no ne kwanso ano no na wogina omane ma so ene elmasebedafo tumi a omudi adwuma ene de edisa dwumadie no Yewra Keti Hamon so eche se janya enu ekopie mu ewo masebedafie no wondo hu ni se enyam ne kwanso ensumusem yade eba nananam tankuna amwo osu mekere osu traditional council sensa say one north and west Legon enei omunya won krata nyina efise omumu sensa ase no ebi akodi nkofo bi wa ensa say kodi wo mu enchen convenience edema democracy hub ekuya omukoye demonstration nei yachichi binum amabinum akopie mu wa police fakache no wo mu so say de na masi kono omusanso ye wo hawo ne amane bi amudi tudwa no omo kopie mu police for de afie no ebi chese na myensampo na adwane enka wo mo ano nsem binum ka wenum ho ana mebesin kunya na makenkan ade ama medi ene nyansa chia me inshawo vuodi Facebook no so hot 93.9 FM afi yemo akwaba na yenhye ensam nase.
You are welcome back. You are welcome back. Welcome back.
Abusia mamenye bra na me sane nsem emfama ho. Yewura Alexander Afenyamaken penya wada MPP ko na no ewo emashebe fie. Ene wuntimi hu so wase yedom kasio se wayedom kuma do beka se MPP made wono ne da wo mo ano. Wono so da tudwa eche se enu a wohwe gina ya. Yewura Kingsford Urban Smana Babin speaker awo mashebe fie do tudwa se enkunya makomako enan bi wo ha. Omo mukọ gina saa nkonya no omo kọ kwantankurunti no eze yetimi ediclare vacant nkonya no ebi ayeye maame Cynthia Mamre Morrison Agron West mashebedwani wono o mashebedefie wo se MPP di mu na so na die abato ebeto na fiwem no okofo kwantankuro Kojo Asante wono so awosunum MPP di no de ba mashebedefie ho ene wono so okofo independent Peter Kwache Aka Anamfi Central Andrew Asiama wono so eba masebe de fie se kwantankro nanso nei abato yakoto no okofo MPP di mu we na man no speaker jan tumi ene nhyehyɛ a wo masebe de fie so edikra nkona enan no se vacant asemi ba ye na kyesa akwakoma NDC ekuoma na wo ho no tumi se wo mu eba ye dodo ewo masebe de fie na MPP so aba edom kuma wo mu ewo ho enei se just speaker to me so dia aka asem dia ene na NDC ekutama no wo ha ene adwasansia ana MPP so kuta ema no ha ene adwasa enum 136 against 135 asemba to dwan ene wona ma ben ewo manwesemu na omo ka bi wom afensu kra no na sebedafo ene amanyofo so akasa ade afa ho Yewura Afenyamaken awo ye MPP ekuo no panyi odo ma no echese nsama akoso awo masebe fie no ndo hu se enyam na kwanso na enam no kwanso ene ya asem na kopie mu wo court ntade ntina nka speaker ntwen ama court emfa ni jayamba na wojan tumi so asemra wo ho.
That Mr. Speaker, with his years of experience in parliamentary politics, will take the path he did yesterday, basically condescending and doing the bidding of the NDC minority. From day one, this parliament has seen one chaos or the other, all as a result of the behavior of the NDC minority and often supported by Mr. Speaker. Yesterday, Mr. Speaker did his worst. But we are not perturbed by all these because clearly Mr. Speaker wants to be in the good books of his party. He wants to remain Speaker again for a second term. So around this time that there's going to be elections, he wants to be seen as having helped his party to win the elections. He's no more seeing himself as a speaker who is a father of all. And that we find very disappointing and most unfortunate.
Yewra afenyo marking efutu emase bedwani. Enwo na o ka che Ghana fo se ensem akoso enwa no Ghana fo bia montu na won pene ma bintia wonya ne go bebia wondi banku wondi konkonte wondi wonya smoga bia won fan kwatena wankona bia onya bia wonnom fufu onya bia wondi soft drink onya bia wontwa bi mu ne boso efise den na akoso o mase de fie no hwi bibie no bepie mafuma ba bebe begina ne begina ondo hu ni se NDC mano ana enei wo mun speaker ka bom na ye democracy no wo mun pese wo mototo na se
trouble in the house. As our first step, because of the chaos he has created, we have boycotted parliamentary sitting. Second, we are going to vigorously pursue our matter in court. We believe in the court, and we are going to pursue our matter in court until the court determines the matter. If the court makes a determination that indeed, per the provisions of Article 97.3, if a person, upon being elected a member of parliament on a particular ticket and decides to contest future elections under another ticket, that person will lose that seat, so be it, would abide by the rulings of the court. So we'll stay back and not want to participate in the chaos in the chamber created by Mr. Speaker. Meanwhile, we have become aware that the injunction application has been overtaken by events. We are lawyers. We know what to do. And we will be fortified by law to look for another process to ensure that the right things are done.
Yayamanim for enti yenim de betimi aye. Ebro du suei as say ye de efam na kwan so ne hu okwan pa yede asem no ne pomasi bre. Anyway aye yewura afenyo marking efutu emesebedani oko mesebede fiesu a MPP ma wo ho no won na epenya wada wo mo ano. Ensem kroyam a ana ma yewura Katie Hammond a ono so aye trade and industry minister eda tudwa HS Ejaya yewura speaker esiye se enkona enan aye vacant no ohuni se abababen wanya de na wodi masewedefo anim aye emofra asemi ana yewura Katie Hammond HS wo mu na koda ne Supreme Court kura dada entinka anya hwe kura no speaker ntwen na court kura mfa ho atemwo ana no ye bi kura mfa mla na so akwese speaker sebi mpeduasa ase bema no huwu na wo hu obakwa kwosere ho ne ho ba pre ne sa so de boss atim kaja sa bi na speaker koye nenenwa asembe kura nie na Kenya bote kakrai Katie Hammond na kase yo Mr. Speaker nya bote kakrai na kukuti tese wada no ye ntwa bia kankabi na wo baye na madikra seat no vacant send se wunti pa na in fact said the ever Katie Hammond bo fu no yamonu a enka na aseme
say asem we dey interpretation constitution nin say bibia baba bia interpretation bia na Supreme Court na kan wanta ya kasa ade we say no ya dey majority leader wanya dey grata ni na come Supreme Court man time kakra ma wo Supreme Court sam kakra na wo decide ade we tia den da ya ba ya be ka wo so wo gbe ho akwatara na bi wa frefre wo NDC fo awuni wo bro kekre ma chọchọ nyoma o gina kan bi azu so dia ba ko na ekoro wo mu free ye wo say majority ya yi Ghana fo ato aba ma ye majority ya ba
abusia Katie Hammond ozo mu de ekoro mu free ye ke kasabie wa
what did you have? I'm not getting you. They say, extending orders. What I want to present on the standing orders on the ultimate interpreter. constitution no yes say bibia ye law aye constitution dan kasa about interpretation dia aye supreme court na kan you na kan wa ha we say asem say obi change na okoye independent say ya just what declare na ye nyina lawyer for obi awa na agene eti na court ne constitution na ahyemra say sa de say de say ba lawyer for bebre na say bebre kan o ma be ka ho another for ne nketo o ba ro nyina lawyer for obi awa na agene ko ebi say da bi adenya sa na asekere all the people about the parliament here say what na ha was say parliament will say there many problem me MPP ni ba kuna me be to abana me ba be no ba kuna e ba to the same na e ba January 2025 and the ba me ma MPP bio me ko independent na asma wo kan no sabe ne o constitution ya ya sef ne ti ase ne say enne ye ma sorry say enne no enne ye ma jai MPP ba twem I say many MPP want to be independent kwa partner independent side then constitution no wo bite and no na ye enti ase no where was say that's one now kan onya nduru ho say ye friend say obi aka bibi ozo de ayi because my go ka bibi last year kwa kasa wo say anya ban ke say anya ban for which one na no and one so ka the same thing o tia ka say this as o ka open ka we say na anya no yes say yes saba akuno saba because my go o kan na ye nyina bebre say anya sa na law ni tie sa na o kan na uso fatu ho na masters na say ga ko lendi ka ye no say laws na ho Ghana has parliament
on tuni bi bonu no mo say asase atisue eye kukuruwa etwa ne ho abrebia etwa sa abesi na chi ente wo dwan adwadwen pa wo ye bibia ya de pa na de obedua no enua na wo betwa enti se de andi sima na kanie se mebi etwa mu ye ra my kokoi professor na wo ye speaker no o je se tumi we yasoa di signa ye bi awa masebe de fio enti se de ade na koya no saa nete se de wiye ne saa nso be ai enti speaker je ne tumi so na so ye ra ka etia monde was speaker predodo wa pre too much speaker ntwen nanka emfi supreme court mla na so ma ben awo amamuo mu ane emlamu a chese sasem we kura na ye ra phenomenon ade ko supreme court no sa yanhwe ya ya beto abawie kura na eyi president na mama se oja faso ye ne nka asem nu nwie ai ebetime di bible so miensa na asem no kura ye nka nwie ye so in this case ede na sese wo mo ye onso adwen kire no ye twen
the station that rocks the city all day. Hot 93.9.
Abusia ya na so jemu e wo speaker ene de akoso enra wo masebe de fie NDC Deputy Chief Whip aye Yewura Ahmed Ibrahim Pania ba be defend Yewura speaker se de oyeye no ne kwanso anu no ne magana fo bia ne titu ne MPP fo no obianka na no ntum wa oni mra no akokenkan Nigerian to constitution okenkan wi a ba kenkan parliament standing orders when womo proceedings obetiase na Yewura Ahmed Ibrahim HSA MPP fo ni say the speaker ye ne kwanso anu no na mbom omode tatasibi ne kakasibi ne enyedi hunu ene defendi hunu ene kasa hunu ene nsema mfanfa so bia mana omasa da eka sai ene nam ne sa ene no senkade ande Yewura Ahmed Ibrahim chese omo MPP for na nkasa hunim say the speaker here no ayo omo a anka o me speaker mpo amana ye ene speaker je ntumi so ejina emra omde ye adwuma awa masebe de fie ade edi ntuma monkama no ntum monkama no tira munyi ntum awa sombia mu na next time no mu ye bibia matimi adwunu hu mienu Yewura Ahmed Ibrahim kura echechem sa de na NDC MPP for aye no o say evil and democratic acha say evil no is abesem ana maminka no sa tese uju nwa a wontiase wotiase nso kura enyeyi Ahmed Ibrahim.
The notice of pool by the letter commission is out and the pictures of those 4 MPs are there. They have changed their status and based on that there is automatic cessation. If you listen to the constitution very well, if a member of parliament shall vacate his seat if he leaves the party based upon which he came to parliament at the time of his election into that parliament. So at the time of Kojo Asante's election to Parliament of Ghana, he was MPP member. And therefore, he must remain MPP member until 6 January 2025. At the time, Apia as Andiasiama, MPP and independent member for Fomina, was filing his nomination to come to Parliament in 2021. He came as an independent member for Fomina, and therefore, within a 4-year mandate, his status must not change. Have their status changed or not? It has changed. And the speaker says that that article was put into the constitution to be able to protect the loyalty of the members of parliament to their constituent. So if you have come and you have changed your loyalty, should they still allow you to be there? So clearly, we don't need to belabor this. And I don't think even a professor, Wayoseni got it wrong. And you don't need a professor to tell you this. It's as clear as that.
Hey, asema ba dabi na Ghana constitution na ankasa no. Odo menyam lenim ni menya lawyer ni. Ana menkinkan mu bebre so saa. But kakra na makinkan ene eho obi adwenkyere no. Me hu ni say constitution no potro so dem. Me hu ni say constitution no ayase chembe ho ayi ekwan gate eda bedum no echi entu fa hall no wura bedum a wotimi fa bedum no epie kwa abonte abra won san fa hall o me fa hall no apie sa na mu constitution defa because the MPP for kan ase wonyinaso ana the NDC for kan so ase onu so wonyinaso ana the speaker so e kan so wonyinaso obi an so kotu a okotu constitution no edina the constitution no kura no me person make say oye corrupt but oyaye because we say nti ye na dey pa ye nya dey yo aja mo na mo se mra mo na mo ye mra mo na mo ye hunimde ye de etiekire ni yesua mo nyama ka ne ye tie samubuo samubuo mo amasem ebi mu chesenka speaker wasenka otwen nanka wo do ma Supreme Court emfa anu ye bi kura amna kakra na sewura Ahmed Ibrahim chese da bi won twa kwose da bai omu ye independent said the you me chese separation of powers a constitutional rule a amamla bambo bia brought the 3 arms of government no ban executive, legislature and judiciary in your court executive no mampanine na soafo ana legislature no so ye emrasebujafo na manager say all the 3 arms of government no obiye independent obiye di no ho although we have checks and balance but that checks and balance no it doesn't go beyond say akodi di obi adwumam. That's why I'm a minister for monitoring and evaluation. Although that minister for monitoring and evaluation, or better monitor ministry or minister for trade and industry. But that minister for monitoring and evaluation won't mean minister for trade and industry don't yet. No. And to go my constitution now, what do I want to say? What do I want to say? Now the entire Ahmed Ibrahim na me nchawa debi.
Why were they dodging it? So we must not take it as if it is the speaker who has given the ruling. Then they are saying, oh, there must be Supreme Court. Speaker is interpreting the constitution. He must allow the Supreme Court to rule. My brother, was it the Supreme Court that ruled against Abraham Kofi Asante? Was it the Supreme Court that ruled upon Inu Sapusemi? Was it the Supreme Court that ruled upon Andiasiama, the same Andiasiama, MP for Fomina? My brother, if it is not broken, don't fix it. You go to Supreme Court for interpretation. But as long as Parliament is concerned, the one who defend and interpret the rules of procedure, so long as Parliament is concerned, is the Speaker of Parliament.
One the Ahmed Ibrahim so echere. Enti adena nkasa na yabesa royafo. Aroyafo yabesa munya botre na ye kokoto ba mu da mumfa 1 week na otwe ba ku nsuo na mu organize forum ana workshop mu fan cheche constitution mu ye pa na ye na ye ni di amano samachi na ye ni di abato achi no ye ntese ye because said the nyama si kwano obi a woni nya so no obi aka bia nso no no kure enti said na me chomu no that arms of government no 1748 mu na French political thinker bi the friend Baron de Montesquieu ogogo be hu ne din were French political thinker or three book bi the friend the spirit of law around 18th century mu enti akokan na ete that separation of powers in America no one the different separation of powers in here ana one political thinker ba konso our US obi defending say there Baron de Montesquieu eka no sanity ye best lawyers for say momoden na mu ncheche yemu na ye na ye ni edi amanesem ene ehun tote ne omamammu nsem no etimati ase ye nanso ne nyamu no wei eye futuo edi ma both MPP NDC mitimi na adwuma minim ni ba bia sam na ya na mpanifo bi ka no yamu ntuomofo me de se Dr. Bomia on kan bi na ponsun kan bi jamama sun kan bi nanso ebi makeke bi a wonim mitim na adwuma na buakam na afi wafele no fele so we yes ne wafele wutiwe a sanso hwemanim abusia me entrust na ye entrust mfamo wa
the station that rocks the city all day. Hot 93.9.
Wamu kwaye wayekire ebrebi atwam na nsemu a aposifo che wamu eframo democracy hub for no ebi da betu dwa che se wamu da aposifo kukum aye police striking forces no ebi nam yansanie ananansa wamu ni diye we akwakwaye wa hawde ma wamu a wamu nu se okwan aye fa so ede wamu nyanum bi efa so police no enam emra kwan so ne kwampa so na mi ankasa mu ofone ne ba bi ko asan nana akosampo foje yewra aaa wasi wajeja no ho amasem afanase woyedi no ofiso ebeye wonka hwe an wotutu obi good eni ba no ho so no na akwakoye ohawde ama no na ntwie wasi opre na ho ode na nka obewu a otimi de twitwaje ne ho kwa na eni ba no ho so no na odama yanka when na ama democracy abufo chese okwa ye de wo munnuanum bi fa so police striking forces wo no enye kwampa so ntimpenifo hwe na omunkasa mfanfan yewura catch force atembo any central for kasaya deni masem ni
na ye frame ha na ye nnuanum a wo mo striking force police cells wo Accra Regional Police Command na Wamo hunger strike ni chimu minu se na American chief na wamo chere kom edia ye oye chere edia chere ye mpenyinfo particularly aban na wa hwehwe se ebia boni dia ye de ato omo so nti ne yemfa omo to police cells until say court be di onasem ewie na onka womu fie anka womu didi anka womu dadan papa mu eda papa bi so nanso the very moment aban eyese yemfa wonko to aban kukum akra no until second be di won asem no na say womu nyi nipa biom baby womu da probedan womu de yemu bebre akọ police cells in conditions I work on lights ni ho dan fia bi anipa bebre egum na eduane soso yema wombi nti ano na womo ka say they are hungry for a true democracy. They are hungry nti womo protest ya womo ye no hunger strike no
anwati ana pani to aso chese ebi mu kura wo police wa womo wo ha wo mu nipadua ho womo wo yade nketekete nanso obi kura timi kaso miyam ya police wa obi amfi womo me pache wo me se ba ko keka wose keka ene wankasa wutu obi kwati mi kaso me pache ase menya hangover me pache me yemu wo me pa chase ukra de wo ahichi wo bia ena obi kura ka so mdidi yakura maame hwe says no bedi di ame eno so che say wo munya criminals na etutu wo criminality and is an man ekoso no aposifo nyae
wo mo ho ento mo wo mo yare na wo ka se yen fa won ko wo yare wo hia yare sa wanhwe ya ye bedu atem maka wo nsemo ye beka ebebu abem aka wo na wo yare wanye lucky na wo yare no ekọ enimu a wanhwe ya na ajinsem and some people ebi wa ye de won call police of ayare sabia ya abai police ayare sabia na condition no it gets out of hand na anhwe ya na owu okra abem and we've witnessed instances of inmates die in police cells. Inmates have died several times in this country in police cells. These are some of the reforms our striking force police cell no the ejina so our more sa oyetire no na aban penifo ayen hye at least they ni insakra beba yen police cells across the country emu enye wo mo ho ne nko ana wo mo na mo ye na ni almost Gana for ni say yemwa na Sunday Thursday no yemfa nye hunger strike yemfa
yewra Kachos Atembe convener one of the conveners ni bi ema democracy hub ana wode ensem ato edwa yenko we kasebo no dwumadia bi akoso ewo enkramantam ya sei na wo mo hyase edwada no de na eyeto ebranda no so na ye open ceremony exhibition na efiti wukwada ye wada ne fie enefie ana omudi dwumadi na nkasa ahyehyɛ so eno akoso ewo enkrampopo ne mantem say dwumadi wo mo atundin se eye African Skills Week anase African Skills Summit bibbe mu ha say wakwa eba faso a insane dwuma nteteye no ebetima hyemu kina na yetimenya so mfaso pa akuku damfo a mufiri ebiman na betwa hyemu awo nkramantem sei ena bibbe mu anko ampo kosikoko kurom jamafo baaye ana wo ma keka ho so ebepie mu ha na sada mpanifo de tu dwan mo kyese se bibiman betima tumpon pa dia ene yema yani enko ensane dwuma nteteye meche technical and vocational education and training so enu kuto ana ebeboa ama sa dwuma abibiman ebetima tumpon enti nanan ne nanum nhyemudi a wo metwa hyemu awon kra ha no wo ma dwendwen akwan wo mefa so a ebibiman betima tumpon awon nsane dwuma entitiye mu dwumadi no de ne de ya ana aba awieye na empanifo kukudambi abeka so dwumadi na se a yentie ensama wo mo ekaye.
They benefit from vocational education and training in the companies, and therefore, for instance, we have a lot of expertise and analysis on cost benefits. So I think this is something where we can also contribute in order to convince and to give good arguments to the private sector.
What do you make of this apprenticeship program that you think can change or disrupt the field?
Okay, so in Uganda we are in the third year of we are in the second year of the apprenticeship program, getting ready and preparing for the third cohort and the third year of the. And there are very many lessons which have been learned. Number one, that the industry really needed to be able to have a different way of training and capacity building. Every year we have half a million graduates coming from universities all across the country, and yet we still have a very big youth unemployment program. So.
Enti na chese wo ma mote yate o munkan baako efri German abochimem ana baako nso efri Uganda eno so wo ebibema ha nyina a wo mo eche wo mo ni sode hu ni emoa sa adwumadi ebetimi ede abo ebiman yewra Dr. Wasaya Dutum a wo ye education minister edi nanum nyam ekopie mu odwumadi na se sanso na Dr. Freche Asamwa penikwanchafo a wada city vet enso ano munya kokasa ya amasem nyane se du bra sese oman Ghana yeni yeden na nsanedwuma ntete no yama yeni ekohu yipa ye kabom na edistem no edidi dwuma emfie kakra bi achi no oman Ghana nso ebeye abima ensoroma a edikan a nsanedwuma ntete no yede atu empon ewo abrabɔ mu.
The station that rocks the city all day. Hot 93.9.
Abusia ene ye fiada enti yankasa bebre. Thank God it's Friday. Aye. Thank God it's Friday enti ha. Ana mede Amansan Dawuro kasebo ni nyina mede ebesi. Yewura Philip Mawuli tete efuba. Wone semufo sane so edema me fekofeko pa na ne emusuo pi setita abayo bankwa no emu da wakan setiti nsu eda wo nyinase no ene die omodi galamse ase no ntimi nka ne sande tetede no a ana saminso adawroma ene die ko Facebook oboba Foster ene technician on duty akinkan fonso nie nyansa kyea me isawo buadi me sore na enwin papa atwaso ede amount makraw amamo aniti
SO Herbal Hospital the Rahura was son